is real.
Get up, get up, get up.
It's about to go down. Newsflash.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Yeah. Slacking on your pimpin', turn it up.
You know, if you're gonna shoot, you better shoot straight because a wounded animal is the worst thing you can deal with.
Facts.
Welcome to the Baller Alert Show, featuring your lifestyle specialist, Kenny Burns, with Sue Solo and Ferrari Simmons.
The dream is real.
Yeah.
Fresh off my birthday, I don't have a hangover because I didn't mix champagne with the Uncle Nearest.
Happy
Not funny.
birthday, Kenny Burns.
Thank you. It's your lifestyle
Happy
specialist,
birthday.
Kenny Burns.
Kid Ferrari Simmons.
Your favorite Ethiopian Sue Solo.
Yeah.
We really celebrating, so
Lie.
you gotta do that a little better.
No, yo, why y'all?
No, it's your
hungover?
fault.
Why did you let him mix the champagne?
No, not let.
Uncle
Listen.
Nearest? Force?
She forced me to drink.
That's
I
no
did it
way to be a
before.
sister.
Listen.
And she called me a little punk biatch.
Ooh.
If I didn't do it.
I did.
You the little Tasmanian devil. I was
I
noticing
did.
your feng shui last night. You was working in the room
You
like
work
no
in the
other.
room.
But
That's why I didn't work the room, because I was lit.
I'm paying for it too. Like I woke up, I was like, yo, like I gotta let my skin breathe. Like
you gotta
so
detox.
I gotta
You might
drink
need to go
water. Like
Well, I'm going to get a massage at the St. Regis and a facial at 2 o'clock.
yes, Lord. Okay.
You talking?
Yes.
How was your weekend, y'all?
Oh, yeah. My weekend was lit. DJ. Close. I didn't do no opening
I was
DJing.
telling Curtis he need to bring you to me. I was like, yeah, man, you know, he took over the A and hosting by default, but the DJ shit is called. Just said by default.
Yeah.
I said he was in the club every day getting his man.
No,
So,
yeah.
you gotta
It was
go
lit.
do love.
All weekend was lit.
That's beautiful. Sue Solo.
It was great. I had a little shoot with Rios.
Oh, yeah, that shoe was lit. Put it,
It
on
was
screen.
super
Caesar.
dope. Yeah, we had some dope
Look at-
photos that came
You
out of
wasn't
that.
naked, was you? You promise?
No, she showing the boobs, though.
No.
She has a little cleavage showing.
The brunch ATL at BQE was super popping. You know, it was the pregame to tailgate, to the Spellhouse tailgate.
Yes.
So like everybody was there. Shout out to Bachi and everybody that stopped by. That was
That's
super
beautiful.
cool. And then of course, you know, your birthday.
Oh.
I feel like I spent Sunday anticipating your birthday.
National holiday.
Yeah.
National holiday.
Yeah, I was anticipating.
Well, I was at Howard University. My wife's an alumni from Howard University. I went to Howard. Big shout out to Mark Barnes, Kat, Kenda, all the people at the pop. And it was a movie, man. And you know what's so crazy? So I'm shooting this documentary. So Yuri was there last night. Did y'all do those testimonies last night? We gotta get those testimonies from y'all too.
Got some weird stuff for me because I was lit.
So that's
Caught me
going
on
right.
camera doing some
That's
weird
going
stuff.
right in the doc.
Just drink some water. Bro.
Well, anyway, he was up there shooting like the neighborhood stuff. My big shout out to Washington D.C. The gentrification is real. I'm talking about I couldn't go nowhere in the city. I mean, I had like little glimpses of what once was. You know what I'm talking about? So we did like China Hut where I used to hustle, and we went to my high school, blah blah. But the crazy piece was I got Mark Barnes on tape. No one gets Mark Barnes on tape, let alone getting Mark Barnes on tape saying great things about you.
Right, facts.
And this was before we had a big old incident when my wife didn't go back to the club because of the incident, but we got him on tape. And it's going to be amazing for the documentary. But then yesterday, I celebrated my second Jordan year. And it was amazing. We rushed these coffee table books. Rari has one over there. Rari, show him the coffee table book. It's real leather. And they got
Super
embossed
heavy.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Pictures everywhere. All the celebrities you could ever want to know in your life. But I made it about everybody else last night. So we had like 60 people. And those 60 people were specifically curated from the era in which we were all together at the Gold Room compound, Reign and Vanquish.
You had some velvet room in there.
Yeah, it had some velvet room in there and velvet room. Absolutely. And anything, I don't know if Door 44 was in there, but that was around the same.
Oh,
Little Privé was in there.
Privé was in there. But anyway, the night was really dedicated to those people. So I had like the waitresses that, you know, the DJs. I mean, Baby You flew in, one of my favorite human beings on the planet. Infamous was there. We had, I mean, just everybody who worked in the club, and it was beautiful. So big shout out to ATL. This is my ode to y'all, and I'm done. You know what I'm talking about? The next phase will be behind the scenes, pushing the culture forward. But I think I'm
helping the youngins acquire more bags.
Yes, Lord.
Continuing to help the youngins. My youngins are now in their 30s, though. You motherfuckers are now,
we older now
in your 30s. I had you when you was 21,
21, 22.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's a beautiful thing.
crazy.
And now it's time for In Case You Missed It.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cardi B and Nicki Minaj are on fire.
Nicki Minaj, you sound like a hater. I'm sorry.
Yes, she does.
I rock with you.
She does, yeah.
I've been there for you your whole career. I thought you were dope.
Word.
Even when Lil' Kim was hating on you.
Right. Yes.
And you
remember
was
that?
like, damn, I'm just trying to do me. Now it seems like Cardi B just trying to do her, and you hating on her.
Yes, man. And Cardi B is so ghetto fabulous that every time she say something, it's from the. She can't even confuse herself. She say everything she mean. Like she was basically saying like,
Defamation.
I'm confused.
You need to pick a side. Do you want to be the victim or do you want to be the gangster?
Either you're gonna be the bully or the victim. You got to really pick a place.
My favorite clip was put it on the screen, Caesar, when she says, "So what you want to do? Like, what you want to do? You want to fight or you want to talk? You want to talk?
We could settle it however you want to settle it. We could talk about it or we could fight it out. I'm with whatever.
Cause I'm with whatever.
She ain't trying to fight. Nicki ain't trying to fight Cardi. Cardi would turn into a fucking spider monkey.
I was hoping that Nicki was just like, having a hard time articulating her feelings, but now it's just like, honestly, it's coming off real hater.
She's the angry older rapper.
She looks emotionally mad. Like, you mad.
She does. And then to retract, like, after she did all that, like, oh, let's just move past it. Like, after Cardi starts posting all these receipts, Nicki wants to kind of like renege and back up, which I thought was a little messy.
Yeah.
A little messy.
It's terrible.
Nicki,
Speaking of messy, Donald Trump, shoot yourself in the thigh. You should just go on, shoot yourself in the thigh, hit an artery. You know what I'm talking about? Rush him into the emergency room. You are literally, this man, first of all, rest in peace to all the people that died in the synagogue massacre in Pittsburgh. I don't even understand, right? So then they find the bomber last week. This motherfucker's been on the road campaigning in the Make America Great hat again, right? And then now he's responsible for the pipe bombs. Now, mind you, I can't stand when the news says allegedly. When they got the motherfucking culprit. You hear me?
You know he did that.
I can't even understand how they fixed their face to even put any positive around these criminals, these terrorists. You know what I'm talking about? But Donald Trump is doubling down, saying that the media is responsible for what's happening.
He also said that if they had protection at the synagogue, then it wouldn't have happened.
But protection...
Which is a mess. Okay. It's so inconsiderate for him to say something like that. Like, he's cold. He's just
you know what scares me?
Devil.
What scares me is that as a young adult, I was like, there's a Illuminati. I think when I was in my 20s, they were like, there's a higher power. These motherfuckers are the ultimate boys club, and they holding all the bread. So then I'm growing, I'm reading, I'm learning. I see the zeitgeist. 9/11 happens, and you see,
it's the government.
They want us to be terrified, like the people in control, and it's scary because the motherfuckers are all 70, 80. You know what I'm saying? On their way out, but those old values, those old power. You know what I'm talking about?
The
like
blueprint is still there.
Exactly. And it's scary because it's like, okay, take them motherfuckers out. Like literally, like even Kavanaugh. Did you see the Gilliam's running against the guy in Florida?
Correct.
They had a thing on Ball Alert today where they have the moderator in between the two candidates, right? So the moderator's basically like, basically he's a racist. He's been on record as saying that black people want to make an exodus. Well, go on and leave. I mean, different things.
Nah, I know what you're
and he was like, I can't. And he got super upset. And it reminded me of Kavanaugh in his hearings. Like, what do you mean? How am I supposed to know everything somebody says? Because you're running for office.
Facts.
And it's your job to know, you know what I'm talking about, who you're aligning yourself with. Because if you do not say you're not with the bullshit, you are with the bullshit.
For sure.
I can't stand him. I want to... Yeah. Anyway, I was on the plane coming home, right? And this is a funny story I just want to interject about Trump. So mind you, it's a late flight from D.C. There's a man with a Make America Great hat on, right? He has a Make America. So everybody's in line like this motherfucker. I mean, you can see everybody like
uncomfortable.
So we get in on the plane, right? So we get in first class. It's me, Kyle, Jessica sitting on the other side. Why the motherfucker come sit right behind me, right? Now, mind you, we get on the plane first. So every black person and every white person that felt weird looked at me after they looked at him, and I'm just there the whole time like this. Say something. Do something. Because it was almost to the point where like he was trying to make everybody uncomfortable. His whole goal was to make people uncomfortable.
Where you get those hats from? Is it like a
made
website?
a lot of people uncomfortable.
No, they was in the airport in DC. You remember when I was in DC?
It's probably some places in Georgia that you probably can get them hats.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure.
But it,
Funny you said that.
Georgia, yes.
Wow. I can't
Not Atlanta.
take these people.
Not Atlanta.
Somewhere in Georgia.
Not Atlanta, Georgia.
First of all, go out and vote. November 6th is
November 6th,
down the street.
goddamn.
You hear me? And I went through the line in my neighborhood yesterday, and it wasn't in our favor. Now, I ain't gonna lie. When we went out to vote, though, all we saw was black people early voting. When I tell you, and we had to, one day we went to go vote by our home, they sent us to 3 other ones, and that's the trick bag, too.
Wow.
Go to every one until you can vote. Because we went to one, it's supposed to be open, that's called, we going down here, go be there by 7 o'clock. Oh, it closed at 5 o'clock. And you know me, you can ask Jessica, I was ready to go. I was like, I ain't driving one more foot, but we left, went to the third polling spot, and basically, voted. But you can't let that's the trick bag. That's voter suppression on another level. Ladies and gentlemen, Kim Kardashian explains why she will always support Kanye West. He might not be the best communicator, but he has the best heart. Now, I'm seeing a lot of people saying that. A lot of people are now with the shits. Again, I'm just saying, I know we've been going back and forth. I fried them myself. But
I would like to say that I do believe that his heart is in the right place. I just think he needs a public speaker, someone to speak for him. The way that he articulates himself. Yeah, like a sign language translator. He needs a sign language translator, a Spanish version.
Put that on the screen.
Because the way he articulates himself is not.
You're right.
Articulate.
So in saying that, are you now more willing to be a little bit more compassionate?
He's still a grown man with kids and a leader of
and has
men.
A responsibility on top
he has
of
a
that.
responsibility as a legend, an icon. He's iconic. So when you have that type of stature, there's certain things that you cannot do.
Fact.
Like I tagged all y'all and that shit. Dr. Phil says that Kanye he believes Kanye is fully functional
and aware
of what he's doing.
I say that all the time. Rewind the tape. If you acknowledge the bullshit that
you know what you're doing,
you know it. The problem I have with him is that you got plenty of motherfuckers telling you the real of what's happening to you, but yet
he's too clouded.
You know what I'm saying?
You want to know why I know that he's aware of what he's doing? Because he for some reason he gains control after he does the bullshit.
Where's the new Yeezys ain't selling out?
And
I get a text every day. No, the new release, the mauve color.
The mauve.
I got Adidas hit me 14 times over the weekend saying your size
available on
Adidas.
They're still available on Adidas.com.
Well, why you think he been quiet too? Because he did that one release and it did all right when he in the middle of the rant, and now this one didn't do good at all.
This is real bad. And the crazy thing about the shoes, because I'm a sneakerhead, it's called mauve, but the shit brown. Yeah. Mauve is a purple. Okay, it's
you got your color palette game together?
I know my sneakers.
He's a motherfucking thespian color curator.
The definition of mauve is purple or a violet. Goddamn shoes brown.
This motherfucker said purple
with splashes of purple, and then a whole bunch, and then a couple volt.
Y'all make sure to catch his shoe review
Sneaker
on his
review
IGTV.
coming tomorrow on the mauve.
Yeah, you
at Ferrari Simmons.
I'm gonna cuss Kanye ass out.
But the problem I had with that shoe is that I really like that shoe versus all of the. I mean, the 350s are my favorites, but that shoe style for the new, like, futuristic shoe shit everybody doing, I like that model because it's not so bulky. And speaking of Kanye, one of his best friends, Virgil, Off-White tops Gucci and Balenciaga as the hottest brands
snap that up
on the planet. No, I hate. I'm joking. No hate.
I was like, what?
No, but I don't understand it. But I do. But I just want to say this. You know how hard that is?
Very difficult.
I can't even imagine.
That brand is maybe 5 years old. It started with Pyrex and got all.
Yeah.
And Balenciaga, well, I don't know how long Balenciaga's been, but Gucci been around since forever. So give it up to him one more time, because I was trying to hate because I really don't understand a lot of the clothes. But
the shoe game shit that he
but his collabs.
The Nike collab is one of the biggest ones.
Oh, let's talk about it.
I mean, he was really smart with his collab.
Put the Converse on the screen.
I think it was very smart. I think it was very strategic. I think for an upcoming brand,
I don't like the clothes,
he made the right moves as far as collaborations go, and I think it definitely was Nike that took him over.
I'm gonna tell you what I think his genius is. I think his genius is he went big sizes because early on, big dudes could wear off-white. So, all the football players that can't get into the whatevers, but then now Gucci, everybody's making big size. I've never seen 4X and Gucci until after Virgil.
Yeah, they're making.
I will give him that. But what I am saying, I don't be seeing all the yaminery that everybody sees in off-white. I mean, I'm wearing a tie-dye hoodie. Maybe people wouldn't wear that, but at the same time, like I just don't surpassing Gucci and Balenciaga. Who is reporting that?
Right.
Who? Give me the expert. You know what I'm talking about? What's the numbers? How do you rate that? Is it sales? I know there are way more Gucci stores than there are off-white stores. I'm just saying, I need more proof. I'm not hating. This is just a question. I need more facts. And now it's time for Baller Man.
Yeah. Y'all ready?
Ooh, child.
Man, that hangover killing me, man.
Because you drank champagne with goddamn whiskey.
Headache, getting dizzy.
So you don't be listening.
Has dating got harder for the newly single? Kenny Burns, this is not a question for you. You may not even participate or answer.
I got the answer, Sway.
Okay. When someone has been in a relationship for a long time, Peach Kiss, what up, Peach Kiss, a.k.a.
Hey, sis.
the home team. When someone has been in a relationship for a long period of time, it's slightly difficult getting back on the scene. After being so consumed with the previous relationship, it becomes harder trying to get them out of your system completely without comparing them to the next. It's not that you aren't ready to date, but you become more cautious of who you allow in your corner. Oftentimes, we get so wrapped up in trying to find the next that we don't take time to self-reflect.
Hey.
The hardest part about getting back on the scene is actually dating. People often become complacent with being alone and don't want anyone to distract them from their goals.
Very true.
The key is to take your time. There's no rush, because rushing leads to heartache and often disappointments. Take time to take things slow, and when you're ready, you'll know. What's the longest amount of time you have waited to jump into a relationship?
You motherfuckers can answer that.
Not much.
Okay, the first part is it harder for newly single people to date now? I definitely think so, and I agree with like getting comfortable with being in your own space and not wanting to like check it. I agree.
You want to know why I don't think it's hard for people to date now? Because you can see a whole life on social media.
That's right.
In addition to that, people get comfortable to being in their own space and not having to share and not having to answer to someone and being able to move when they want. Like, it's multiple things. It's not just one reason that people are having.
I can find out everything I want to know from Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. Especially Instagram.
There's no fantasy anymore.
She like putting the butt on the sink?
What you want to perceive, but you're not going to know. You can look at somebody's social media and come up with whatever you want to come up with. Until you actually have a relationship with that person and you're talking to them, you still don't really know. It's just like people always posting all the good shit on social media. Like,
yeah, but that's the curse. That's the curse. That's not the gift. That's the curse. You can see it all before you even get to the house. You can see it all. There's no imagination. Think about this. First of all, let's get to the cooking side of it, right? I'm in a relationship with my mama. You know what I'm saying? As a child, as a young, and my mama cooking until my young 20s was the holy grail.
Correct.
I meet Jessica. You know what I'm talking about? My mama food don't taste the same. So I am locked in. I'm saying not all of it.
Okay.
I'm just saying, but Jessica cooks for me all the time for the last 19 years, right? If I was to not have, and cooking is one piece of it, you know what I'm talking about? But then it's like you get used to every day, your routine, what you like best and most about the person, so forth and so on. Then all of a sudden it's over. It's hell to pay for the next person you're gonna date, I would imagine. Because the level of what you holding them to, you know what I'm saying? So how do you even get past the quirky shit? Because the older you get, the more set in your ways you get.
Yeah, and
in the way that you get used to having all that, though, you get used to just, having your own space as well, though. Like, people do get complacent in,
I think the older you get, the more economically a relationship matters, too.
It's cheaper to keep her. Depending on the situation.
Yeah. Economics, you got to see like, okay, well, yeah, they got good credit. You know what I'm saying? I like the way they handle their finances. That's a big important thing, too, finances. Because, boy, oh, boy, when you're young, you ain't thinking about no goddamn finances.
Yeah, right.
You're thinking about, that's why you see a lot of people, to me, they making it work if they've been together at a younger age. Because they didn't
you grow together.
They grew together.
Yeah.
But the only issue is, I see is when you grow apart from somebody. And then you try dating, and then you get disappointed. Now you over here like, damn,
But also, too, I think sometimes we tend to look for the disappointment or the expectation of the possibility of disappointment. You know what I mean? It's like almost like going into it with the bullshit you left out the other relationship with. You know what I'm talking about?
That's why I say the time frame, which how
much time is it? Yeah.
I say 9 months is an accurate time. That allows you to get a hobby, like start working out, or try to start doing some go fishing, or start kickboxing, spin bicycle classes, something like that, to get your mind off of it, focus on it. Change your hair if you're a girl. Change your hair up. Lose some weight.
Or if you're a guy, y'all be using those sponges to curl your shit up. So. Pause.
My children use that.
But, see, there it is. Yeah, y'all change hair too.
It's a whole new thing out here in these streets.
No, I don't think you could put a time on it. I think it just depends on the person and what type of self-reflection they need to get done.
Not the Kim Kardashian time.
To move forward.
Yeah, listen. You have to. Patience is the most important piece to the puzzle.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like you have to give a person the opportunity to adapt to your lifestyle, and vice versa. And I think too, a lot of times, man, it's like. I said this last night at the dinner. It's like, it's cool. You can do it by yourself. You know what I'm saying? But it helps when you have someone that understands your rhythm and can be in sync with you. You know what I'm saying? Even your friends, not just your spouse or significant other, but just people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've personally prided myself on putting the pieces around me to even that inspire me. Like, okay, well, I'm helping you, but your energy and light is what I need. So I think if you're a little bit more premeditated with your goals for the relationship, you'll be better off, And now it's time for comment creeping.
Creep, creep. Paying from his full time. Creep, 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 creep.
LeBron James. SNF on NBC tweets, how do you settle the debate over who is the greatest of all time? At Jumpman23 wants to see it happen head to head, and then they proceed to play this commercial.
A lot of talk going on these days about who is the greatest ever. About who has the titles, the raw talent, the most clutch moments. I get it. It's a tough call. I mean, even the jersey numbers are the same. But maybe the best way to settle this debate is to play it out head to head.
LeBron James. Okay, he responds, I'm ready. Oh, my bad. I thought maybe you were, never mind. Back to my regular scheduled program. I would have loved to have seen.
I like that.
Oh, Rory. Hey.
Rory.
Oh, good?
Got him. Got him.
I thought this nigga passed out.
Happy birthday to you.
Hey.
Happy birthday, dear Kenny. Happy birthday to you.
Rory, don't ever do that again. That made me scared.
Man?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Happy Halloween, happy birthday. All that.
Look, the back of my knees is sweating in this motherfucker. So back to the conversation.
I low-key forgot. I was scared for
No,
him.
LeBron James basically.
Yes.
Well, first of all,
LeBron
the commercial
James was open to the challenge.
Yeah, well, the commercial was about.
So he thought.
Michael Jordan threw a jab though.
Well, let's say this. The commercial was designed for it to seem like him saying you're always talking about it, but he was talking about Brady and Roger.
Correct.
And I like how, like you said, Jordan is the master at the subliminal. Has always been
very Jay-Z-ish.
I love the wordplay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it absolutely made you believe he was talking about LeBron.
Jordan would
so
still play LeBron now. Like I honestly believe Jordan will play LeBron on the one-on-one.
The fact that
LeBron
he's
will
teasing
win.
at
Yeah,
it,
LeBron
like
is
I mean,
too
it's definitely going to create some controversy. People want to see it.
Yeah,
people definitely want to.
I
see
like
it.
how LeBron
Let's do
jumped
that.
in to the game. Like, let's have it.
Oh yeah, 100%. Of course he did.
Excuse me.
You okay?
Yeah, he had me tripping. I don't know why the burps are happening, but I will say this about Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan spawned generations of fans for a sport that didn't have as many as it does now, right? He also started the sneaker culture for, culture as we know it today, the phenomenon. He started that for Nike. LeBron, however, has made unreal strides in being a businessman. Now, Michael Jordan's a billionaire from Jordan, right? Great move. But Michael Jordan's only doing Michael Jordan. LeBron has cemented himself in multiple things, entertainment, sneakers, business dealings, so forth and so on. So there's an argument to be said who was the better businessman. But then how can you really have the argument?
I think that's unfair because you got to remember, first of all, when Jordan had his first ever shoe from Nike, he wasn't even allowed to play in them.
Yeah.
They weren't the proper color.
Right.
Nike said, I'm going to pay the fine every time that the NBA fines you to wear the shoe. That's unfair. LeBron got a deal when he
18 years old.
When he was 18.
But what he's doing for the
I think
NBA,
to try to
though.
do that though, to try to
My
find
second
something up on him was just a little extra. Like they were talking about
LeBron hired his homeboys.
Great move.
You know what I'm saying? And Michael Jordan came in the 80s at the time where his homeboys probably wouldn't be able to make the moves that LeBron's homeboys was doing.
One shit.
You know what I'm saying? He came in the 80s.
Ray over there looking at Baller like, damn, I ain't shit.
No.
We got, I think it's Reagan at the time. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's kind of.
There was a lot going on.
It's still like Jordan's the best player in the league, but they don't want him to be because they still stuck on Larry Bird,
Yeah, but you saying best? That's my era. So Jordan's my era. Jordan had some of the best finesse moves, some of the best swag. You know what I'm saying? For the time,
why they call him Air Jordan.
And he was more of like you wanted to dress like him. He was like that kind of
earring.
You don't really want to dress like LeBron. But kind of though. Like I'm just saying, not that he's
because LeBron dresses like somebody else though.
But that's what my point. So is it him or is it people putting him together? I feel like the swag that MJ had with the shorts, with the motherfucking biker shorts.
You wanted to be MJ.
For that era, you wanted to be that. And
LeBron,
I don't think
you just
people
want to play like LeBron.
But what I will say, LeBron is a much more of a force as a dynamic of a player because he's fucking 6'9", 10 or whatever. He's 260, 70 pounds solid. He can move in any position and play the position in a real way. So it's kind of like those are the things people get to breaking down, and those are the things I even have challenges myself when I try to. For me, it's always going to be Michael Jordan. I just think Michael Jordan did more for the culture of basketball than LeBron could do because, the NBA is the NBA. You have 5-10 Michael Jordans now. You do.
Because you got LeBron,
Back then, you
got
didn't
KD.
have that. You had fucking Bird. You had Magic. You had Kareem. You had, But these are generational. Jordan came on the tail end of Magic. Now, you got so many superstars in the NBA that have that kind of ability. So
Too bad we can't have that many female rap artists or superstars.
You know what? Back to that.
Lord.
The funny thing you said that. All Nicki Minaj needed to do was embrace Cardi B. I think that they would have been so far along, like because the female rapper, that's a separate category.
Whole new realm. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, they separate the female rap category than the regular rap category. It is what it is because it says it's a category that says female rapper of the year.
Yeah.
You got rapper of the year and female rapper of the year.
And I really felt at one time Nicki was playing with the dudes on another level of ability and creativity. You know what I'm saying? I really do. So
that definitely was a discussion at one point.
No,
sure.
I mean definitely. You know what I'm saying? That Cardi's not fucking with the rapper, but she's way bigger personality.
She makes hit records. Cardi B makes hit records. Either someone writes them for her, she writes them herself. Or
she's a personality. And she takes those songs.
100% personality.
So what, Nicki?
Makes it her.
If she don't write all her songs, it's okay, bro. I'm still gonna like the song. If I like it, I'm gonna play it. How about that?
I just love it because
DJ Rari.
You want to be the victim or you want to be the bully? You gotta pick a play.
You need to pick a side. Do you want to be the victim or do you want to be the gangster?
Yeah, I like the second one. What you want to do?
We could settle it however you want to settle it. We could talk about it or we could fight it out. I'm with whatever.
Yeah.
You want to fight it out? You want to talk it out? Pull
She's
up.
definitely not scared. I don't want to see nobody fight, but I would watch.
I would love to see them do a song together. Get it together for a culture. Do it for the culture.
And she had a knot in her head from the damn event trying to get to your motherfucking ass. So don't even. Yeah. All right, now it's time for Confucius Said. All you controllers of the culture, your time is coming. You cannot expect to hold on something that is rightfully supposed to be passed down for too long. Wow. And the more and more that you battle yourself is the more that you challenge your legacy. See, because at the end of the day, it really ain't about you to begin with. And if you don't build the people up around you, your house will fall. Because age is nobody's friend. Opportunity ain't on the corner waiting for you. It's going on to the person or persons that rightfully deserve it. Because guess what? They working. They coming for your spot. They want to be where you are. And unless you invite them into the circle, you take the risk of them taking it from you. Go forth, Baller Nation. The dream been real.
Yay!
Baller alert! The dream is real.